bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello and thank you for joining us. I'm Lisa Aprati and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Sarah Brachle, Executive Director of the DuPage Habitat for Humanity. Today we will be talking about the largest project in the history of DuPage Habitat for Humanity. Sarah, it's great to have you on the program.
Thanks, Lisa. It's great to be here.
Now, the Habitat for Humanity, for individuals who are not familiar with it, it's basically building homes for individuals in need. Tell me a little bit about the support that you give these individuals.
Well, every family that partners with us, and we like to say they partner with us, because each family that comes on board not only invests their time in building a home, but they invest their finances.
Okay. So basically, how do they qualify? I mean, do you have a list of individuals that are looking for a home and basically they have to go through a qualification process?
Yeah, each family that partners with DuPage Habitat has to demonstrate a need for affordable housing. We're looking for families who could not normally qualify for a bank mortgage, but do have the income to be able to repay a mortgage. Okay. So they come to DuPage Habitat. So they have to have a need, they have to have an ability to repay the mortgage, and they have to have a willingness to partner with us, because one of the qualifications to become a Habitat Partner family is not just that you'd repay the mortgage, but that you'd invest your time working on your own house or someone else's house.
Okay, so from day one, they're involved in the entire project.
That's right.
Okay, and there's volunteers that, I mean, basically volunteers are what hold up the Habitat for Humanity.
Yeah, that's one of the unique parts of our model, is that each home that we build or rehabilitate is largely constructed by volunteers. I mean, we bring in the pros for things like the electrical or the plumbing and things like that, and we have to pass all the building codes and standards, but the homes are constructed by volunteers alongside the partner families.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
And with this project that I just spoke about a few minutes ago, this is going to be an 11-unit subdivision in West Chicago that you're breaking ground in 2009. So this is the largest project in the history of the DuPage Habitat for Humanity.
That's right. If anyone's familiar with DuPage County, you know it's one of the wealthiest counties in the United States. So we've had increasing challenges finding land that we can build on.
Sure.
So we've turned to some rehab projects. But this parcel will allow us to do 11 single-family homes, which is great because we can focus our energies on building the homes and finding the families instead of finding the properties to build on. So it's going to be very exciting. It's a $3 million project. While it does start in 2009, we're ready to launch a capital campaign to start funding it next year. Okay,
so that's my next question was regarding the funding. For a project of this of magnitude, this is something that you have to start in 2008 and 2007. I mean, how does that work?
Yes, we've already started funding for the project, but we are going to launch the capital campaign at the beginning of next year.
Okay.
And it's going to have to be a partnership of government, private sector, and individual donors in order to make this possible, because that's a lot of money to bring together.
Yes, it is. For people who are listening to this right now and are thinking, wow, this is such a great project that they could volunteer their time with, maybe not necessarily just the 11-unit subdivision in West Chicago, but just in their particular area, how do they know whether or not they can volunteer their time? Do they go to a website? How does that work?
Yeah, they can go to our website. It's dupagehabitat.org. We have a monthly meeting for new volunteers, and we always need the help. In addition to the folks that work on building the houses, it takes 3 to 4 hours every time behind the scenes for every hour that we spend on the job site. And we have volunteers working with us on everything from selecting families to selecting sites. We're really only a 2-staff person organization, so you know, our base and everything we do is based on the work of volunteers.
So how many projects do you have going on at one time?
We're working on 2 rehab projects right now in 2007, and we'll complete those soon. We're going to do 2 to 3 projects in 2008 and then start the subdivision in 2009.
That's terrific. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on the program and talking to us about the largest project that the DuPage Habitat for Humanity is working on. I wish you the best. I mean, the fact that it's breaking ground in 2009 says a lot about the amount of funds that have to be raised ahead of time.
That's right. Thanks a lot for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. This hour's newsmaker has been Sarah Brachle. I'm Lisa Aprati, and for more information on Comcast Newsmakers, please visit us online at newsmakers.tv. I'm Lisa Aprati, and thank you so much for joining us.
The preceding was a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers. Now back to CNN Headline News.